It was a typical night. Emma had just finished her work for the day and decided to unwind. The house was quiet, the kind of silence that envelops you like a warm blanket. The clock on the wall ticked away the seconds, the soft sound of its hands moving almost comforting in the stillness. Emma made a cup of tea, curled up with a book, and let the night fall around her. Little did she know, this night would be far from ordinary. As the clock struck midnight, a strange sound broke through the silence. It was subtle, almost imperceptible, like a soft rustling or the faintest scrape of something moving across the floor. Emma brushed it off as the wind outside, or perhaps the house settling. But then there was a thud, followed by an unnerving silence. Emma's heart began to race. She tried to ignore it, telling herself that it was nothing, but the noises grew more frequent, more intense. It felt as though something or someone was there with her. The sense of dread was undeniable. Emma stood frozen, staring at the shadows in her room. Her eyes darted to the corner of the room where something seemed to flicker in and out of existence. She couldn't believe what she was seeing. At first, it looked like a trick of the light, but then it moved, slowly, deliberately. It appeared to slither across the floor. The shape was distorted, unnatural. Emma's mind raced to make sense of it, but her body refused to move. She was paralyzed by fear. What was this? What appeared at midnight, and why was it here? It was then that Emma realized the full gravity of the situation. What she thought was a harmless disturbance, a mere figment of her imagination, was now becoming something far more sinister. The thing in the corner was not something of this world. It was different. Its form flickered, almost as if it were made of darkness itself, creeping closer, inch by inch. Emma could no longer deny it. Something had entered her home, something that shouldn't be there. The air grew colder, the silence more oppressive. Her pulse quickened as she began to back away slowly. The room felt suffocating. Emma couldn't breathe properly, her chest tightening with every step backward. Her eyes never left the corner where the creature moved, its form growing larger and more defined. Was it alive? Was it real? Every fiber of her being screamed for her to run, to escape, but her body remained frozen. The floor creaked as it moved closer, its presence becoming more palpable. With each breath, Emma could feel the room closing in around her. The creature was relentless, following her, pushing her into a corner she could not escape. Emma's mind raced as she tried to make sense of what was happening. She had read about strange happenings, paranormal occurrences, but never in her wildest dreams did she imagine she would be the victim. The truth dawned on her. She was not alone. This entity, whatever it was, had crossed the boundary between worlds. It was here to stay. As it approached, Emma's thoughts became jumbled, her senses overwhelmed. What did it want? Was it seeking something from her? Was this a warning? She had no answers, only the terrifying reality before her. In a final act of desperation, Emma broke free from her paralysis. She ran, not caring where, just as long as it was away from that thing. The house seemed endless as she sprinted through its dark corridors. The shadows followed her, persistent and chilling. She reached for her phone, but her hands trembled, unable to dial, unable to reach out for help. Emma stumbled, fell, and scrambled to her feet. But the thing was there, right behind her, getting closer. Her mind screamed for a way out, but the only thing that consumed her was the creature's growing presence. In the end, Emma didn't escape. Or rather, she did, but in a way she never expected. The creature, the entity from the other side, had claimed her. The next morning, the house was found empty, her belongings scattered, but Emma was gone. The eerie sounds from that night continued to echo in the walls, a constant reminder of what appeared at midnight. Some say Emma left willingly, others say she was taken, but one thing is certain, whatever it was, it's still there, waiting for its next victim.